Let this thing figure out what it wants to do here. Sideways right now, nothing spectacular. NASDAQ here. I guess I'm going to trade the NASDAQ here. I'm experimenting with some new chart setups, so I am going to be probably taking a lot of losses here just because I want to try something new here. Day chart's green. We have a green day. So if it's a green day, we're looking to go long. That's the general rule. If it's a green day, we're looking to go long. That is the general rule. If it's a green day, we're looking to go long. That is the general rule. If it's a green day, we're looking to go. Exponentially speaking, we got to have these two charts agreeing. Looks like we're going to switch over to the 2500 and the 250. All right, so the 2500 and the 250 need to be going in the same direction. If these two charts go in the same direction, we're going to be looking to go long since today is a green day. It's above yesterday's close. And, you know, it could keep going up. Now, if it reverses and goes down, we will be prepared as we watch these charts rotate in the opposite direction. So right now, we're looking to go long, and we have a long signal right now. If I can get a red bar ignored, I don't like just chasing green candles. I have a problem with that. Now, if we get something right here, this is kind of going fast for me too. That is a big red bar. That's way too much. Maybe I should switch to micros. Well, I'm just experimenting, so I really don't care right now what the total is. I am trying to practice something. I switched my moving average a little bit. Optimize a few things. It's going the other way now. You can't take that. See, that's why I didn't want to chase it. If you get a red bar ignored and it goes up, you got a tight little range. That to me is much, much better. Now it's just back down in this area here, which could still be, as long as it's making higher lows, I like it. It just made a higher high here, so technically it's trending up still. And we have a channel unless it breaks right now. And this little consolidation area could easily break down. We got a pintail on the higher time chart pointing us to the downside. Now there's plenty of room to go down, back down to the close of yesterday, which would be roughly 50% of this move up. So I would not doubt that that's where we're headed. Right back down here. That's exactly where the golden zone is. Well, we don't need that. You can just see that it looks like, if it breaks right here, you know, I'm real tempted to just jump on this and short it. And I know the better we get, the more intuition, experience we get, we'll be able to take those trades. But right now, I'm trying my exponential system today. The whole point is I want to practice when to get out of a trade and when to get back in. And so that's what I'm going to be putting my mind on today: when to get out of a trade and when to get put back in, and when to go back in it, according to my exponential system. And
price fell below the point you were looking for. Price fell below the point you were looking for.
if we get, now it's starting to close underneath these moving averages right here on this exponential. If we get continuation, if we get,
Order filled.
Oh, shoot, I don't have my stops put in.
Order submitted.
All right, we're going to try this. We're going to try this. It's going fast for me, though. Right there. Let me get 1-to-1 on this at least. I'm going to try to break even as soon as... To me, that's reasonable because these two charts are breaking. And I think the probability that it will go down a little bit here. Now, if it's a whippy market, it's just going to whip back up and stop me out, which that's just the market conditions. You really don't know what it's going to do. But all I can do is go by these charts and see what looks reasonable to take. These charts right here are also saying it's breaking down. Give it a shot. Go for it. It's not a random trade. It's not just something from gut feeling. I'm not just going, oh boy, let me just play games here. Let's go back to exponential. Let's see what you get. Yeah, it could definitely whip up and stop me out and then go down in the other direction, which would give us...
Order filled.
There it goes. It would give us a different risk-reward level, because if it continues to go down after this, then we have a completely different risk-reward. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. This is when you get stopped out of a good trade, when it decides to just head fake like that. And it's unavoidable. You can't avoid it. It's part of trading. Every time that happens, I say, welcome to the NASDAQ. If you don't like this, you're in the wrong business. So new traders hate losing. Seasoned traders understand it's a necessary part of being professional. So if I got mixed signals, I got to sit on my hands. I can't take any trades, meaning one's going up, one's going down, or they're stuck in the middle of the moving averages and stuff. I can't take the trade. So what I'm doing today is, when do I get out of the trade and when do I get back in it? I was taking pictures. Now see, this looks like a breakout. This is going back the other way. It's consolidating and going back this way. And all I need is, it did close. It did close. See, it could really, really, really mess with you. It can fake you out in both directions. And usually if I get faked out in both directions on two trades, I really just start really, it can hit your confidence. It can mess with you, your trusting your system. And it can also test you and tempt you into revenge trading.
Order filled.
I need my stops. I don't have them set.
Order submitted.
Okay. We're going to try this because now it did a red bar ignored. Go up, break through the trend line.
Order submitted.
I can go to, I don't want to go to break even yet. Break through the trend line. Okay, now this closed above the moving averages over here. The only problem is there is a trend line right here that it's having issues with. So let's see if it pushes through that. Let's hit one target one at least. And I can go to break even almost any time now. There's another red bar ignored at the trend line though. So really I could add to this trade if I really felt frisky and trusted the market, and I would have been stopped out of that ad if I added to that. The momentum is not strong right now, so I'll just keep my stop right here where it's at. If it stops me out, then I'm really just going to have to reevaluate this area. It might just be going sideways and chopping around and everything. So failing down like this, the trend line is not good. Now sometimes the red bar ignored is part of a bigger red bar situation ignored, and you try to catch the first one, and there's a second one that might work better, and that can happen. And if this breaks out over the top of this, I'm going to go to break even, and then I will reduce my risk at least on this trade. Even if it doesn't work, we're losing more than we've originally. Reduce your risk is always a good thing to do. And really, I'm trying to get over that gut feeling of, in my gut, I'm tense. I don't want to be tense over a trade. I want to understand that my system is valid and the way I'm trading is reliable. It's just a matter of time before the numbers add up, probability in your favor. So taking the loss, taking a good loss, is where my mind needs to be on. It's okay to take a good loss. It's like with anything we do in life, failing is part of success. And that's why people make fun of, and I'm not trying to be a millionaire or anything, but people go around making fun of people who start businesses, who want to write a book, who want to start a business, who want to invent something. People make fun of these people because they fail, they keep failing. And you know, as a Christian, even I'm trying to follow, you know, Jesus the best I can. But man, failing every day. You know, I'm just messing up. But it doesn't mean I'm going to stop. Doesn't mean I'm going to give up. But that's what it is like with trading here. Okay, you can't give up just because you have some setbacks or you have some losses. There's target one. I'm going to go to break even. Let's see if it'll run. But I really hope it keeps going. Keep going, keep going. I'm on break even. I could follow it up candle by candle. When it does this, I like to follow it candle by candle. Go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. You know you want to. Keep going. Right back over the top of that. Right back over the top. Go, 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 go. There you go. There you go. Keep going there. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And watching it is like nerve-wracking, and I'm trying to get over the emotions. Hit target two for me. Hit target two. I'm going to go up this candle by candle. Now, see, if I would have took target one, I would be missing this little extra. And each candle that closes right here, I'm going to go underneath it just until it hits target two. There you go. Keep going. Red bar ignored, right up to the top. There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Hit target two for me. I'll take two today. Come on. Come on. Go up. A little bit more. A little bit more. See, that's hitting us pivot level on this higher time chart. The target is that high pivot level.
Order filled.
All right. I'm out.
Order canceled.
All right. Let's see what we got here. I need to put my stops in, man. I guess that much. All right. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Practicing when to get in, when to get out, how to hit targets. It's hitting this level over here. And it hit that target too. Look, it went right through it. I knew it. So this gets me thinking, you know, how could I have played this different? How could I have played this different? It never closed below my fastest EMA right here. It never closed below it. I mean, look at
Price went over the point you were looking for.
That one mini, I would be up. There's 1,200. This is 1,900. That would be 2,500 with one mini. I'd be done for the day. 10% to charity, pay taxes. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I don't even make that much in a month working for Amazon right now, delivering for Amazon. I don't even make that much in a month. Okay, so you know, it's okay that I don't know. I'm just bewildered right now. Hey, Catherine, what's up? I don't know if you're still out there. Good to see you. I'm glad you guys understand my trading thing here. I saw your comment. Yeah, that would hit. There's... I don't think she's still in there. If you're not still in there, Catherine. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So where's the target? I mean, I don't know. We are gonna have to come out of here like this. Man, I don't want to miss this big move. Oh man, so many times it happens. Okay.
Price went over the point you were looking for.
Wow, it is flying up, man. Look at this. Goodness gracious. Well, that's the way it goes. Hmm. All right, well, I'm going to have to wait for a pullback here. That's all I can tell you. It's too expanded up to just chase it unless we get... Well, what could we do? I mean, my rule of thumb is take every red bar ignored that you can and stay in it. And we got in on this red bar ignored down here. Or did I get in? Yeah, I got in here. No, I tried to short right here and got stopped out and got right back in when it crossed back over, and we got that move there. Here's a red bar ignored that would have gotten at least a 2-to-1. This little red bar area is what I'm saying. The red bar area on that breakout, red bar area, we would have got a 1-to-1 on that. 1 mini, that's $400. Pull back 50%. I need to practice when to get out of a trade here. So I need to get in a trade in order to understand how to get out of the trade. So I was taking a target. There's 2 ways to get out of a trade. Number 1, taking profit. Number 2, cutting your losses. Cutting your losses. So getting out of a trade for the target, looking for... I think this was a reasonable place to take the profit. It hit that pivot level. That's a very reasonable place to try to get out. No problem. But I was trailing it. I could have trailed it better, maybe. I was trailing candle by candle, and it got me on that candle. But look at that. Candle by candle worked all the way up to there. Except for that little poke right there. What was I on, the 250? Yeah, I was on the 250. Well, let's see if we can get back in it. Right now, if it closes below this moving average and pushes down, that's where I would stop out. If it doesn't keep pushing, I would stay in the trade. But like if it pushes past this area here, especially the green bars, if it pushes down past it, I would get out. Even if it's a head fake, that's just where I have to get out. So I would get out of the trade right here once it pushes one more time. It might not push one more time. There it goes. So stop out. Stop out. I'm going to take a picture of that. Stop out. All right. Now, let's see how to get back in this thing. I want to practice how to get back in this thing. I like to know where the trend lines are at. I like to know the once it closes above all the moving averages. Now, there's 2 ways it can close above all the moving averages. Number 1, if the moving averages have crossed and it closes up over them, you're closing over a downtrending pattern, and that's a little different than it closing over an uptrending pattern. Like this one closed, they're trending up. So that I have to pay attention to and examine and set some experience, observation, continuous analysis over, because there's been times when it closed over them and they were trending down too hard, and it just continued to come back down. So the best way, and it didn't work here, but that's okay, is letting it close above them on the upside. Like, let's see right here. This was a choppy, nasty area. Right here, it closed up. You could take that trade right there. It might have break even, it might have lost, who knows. Right here, it's closing above them. They're above one another. They're above one another for the most part. The fast one doesn't matter. These two really matter. Right there, take it. Right there, take it. We took that one, got out right there for a profit, tried to get back in, and I was examining how to get out, and I said if it doesn't continue to push, and then I was using this pivot level. So sometimes I want to get out if it breaks the moving average and continues to push, but if it's in an area of support level, I will use the support level. So you're going to have to use really good sense and common sense on every chart. It's a little bit different. So what we got out up here on that. Why didn't I get out right here? Well, it didn't keep pushing. I guess you could say 2 candles deep it did. But I was watching this pivot level. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about this pushing right now. If it closes past this and pushes, then I'll get out. And then we ended up getting out up here at the top. That was this morning before the market opened. Right here, we said, don't get out. If I got in right here, my goal, if I get in on right here, if I don't take profits, at least, I don't know. If it breaks down right here and does not continue to push, I would not get out of this trade because it didn't keep pushing. It went right back up. But over here, it broke below the green, and this is where I'd want to get out, even though it's the same area. You don't know if that's going to be the case or not, but you don't want to keep holding it as it trends down like that. And getting back in, even though it closed above the moving averages are still trending down. That's what I'm trying to show you right now, is that these 2 green candle closes above are in a downtrending moving average pattern. So is that. So is all this, except for this. This one right here, it starts to make sense to get in it. Time of day, news events, a lot depends on it though. It would have stopped you out. Okay, so fine. Here's the next place to get in, which is where we got in, and that turned out to be pretty good. Okay, so that's what I'm doing today. Right here, we've just missed a good entry to get in. Maybe it'll come back down and get me. Let's
Order submitted.
see if it'll come back down to that pivot level right there. See, this, you might say, oh, this worked. Yeah, but you don't know if it's going to work. I mean, it's trending down, right? And it's hitting a trend line. That could easily reverse. And it did. It just, fortunately, it ignored those red bars, and that's where I would want to enter. That's where my trade is at. That's at a pivot level. If it comes back down and gets me, I'll be glad to get in it. And it, as if I had taken that trade. So even if it stops me out, that's okay. This is where I wanted to get in anyway. So trigger me in, buddy. Come on, you didn't hit the pivot yet. Stop will be underneath here. I'm not going to chase it, man. I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I prefer to make it come get me, though. Because if it wants to go back over that, it'll hit at least my first 1-to-1 target. Now, both charts are trending up. I'm not just using this one chart by itself. These 2 charts are trending up.
Order filled.
All right, I got my...
Stop filled.
Oh, shoot. I didn't have my stop in the right place. Dang it. Well, this is interesting because I would want to use this pivot. Here's a situation where it closed below the moving average and it continued to push, but yet I would have wanted to use this pivot, and that's what... So I can ignore that moving average thing It has to really be steep, where the next pivot is way down in order for that to apply. So if this was way up and it did this right here, it started pushing down, that's where I'd get out. But it happens to be right here where this pivot is, so it tends to be like that. It tends to be like that. I'm gonna have to get my stops a little bit more. I'm interested to see if my stop would have triggered, if that pivot's gonna hold up. Very interested to see. I wouldn't want to get in a trade down here. There, yeah, it might have just ticked me out for a stop loss on that, so I accidentally got out early. That was an accident, though. So now let's take a look at what it's doing here. Is it just going to go sideways? Is it putting in an M pattern? Is it going to fall back down? 5-minute chart, it's starting to look a little suspicious. It's falling below a pivot level. It's consolidating. It's very interesting because it's at a trend line and a pivot level. It's really a very important area, actually. Fix this. Well, it definitely, it's too early to short. As soon as this higher tick chart changes direction by crossing, consolidating, and pushing, that'll give me my go to look for entry points on the lower tick chart. Also, we've made some adjustments on the 5-minute chart that when and if it closes below these momentum lines, it's okay to short as well. All right, so what do we got? We have a bounce off of that area, 2 trend lines and an area. Red bars ignored. It's possible to take a trade right here if this goes up. It's possible. It is possible. It could be a bounce off that area. The higher tick charts are looking like if it continues to bounce right here, it might be reasonable. It could also just be a head fake. But it's better to go long here than to go short. If you don't really know what to do, don't take any trades. You see the moving averages are trending down. This green bar ignored to the downside tells me it's still very, very weak. Very weak. And it's too early to short. It's tempting to short if it breaks that green bar over here to the downside. I can see why someone might want to short that, especially. But I don't like this pivot level in the way right here. That pivot level in the way right there would be trouble. Looks like it would have worked. Sometimes pivots are meant to be passed, and you can't just let them be a problem because you're anticipated to go past that point. And it will go past that point. If it's trending, it will go past that point. The question is it trending or is it just going to test? And it's always the question. That's always the question. As long as this trend line is giving us some kind of response, I'm going to keep it in. See if it breaks it. And that would have been a 2-to-1 return right there. It did break down. Oh, now if it continues to go down, $15-minute chart. Hour chart. Things are still bullish. We're not trading on the hour chart right now. We're trading on these charts here. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. We got a channel maybe. If it gets back to the higher end of that channel and gives us some kind of reversal pattern, which would be if it spikes up, sells off, green bar, ignored, that's what I'm looking for. That's the exact behavior I'm looking for. Or any type of green bar ignored. Situation would be good, actually. Going back up to that pivot level and rotating back down would be ideal. That's where the order block is. That's where it eventually broke down from. Price loves to go back up and test. So let's try this.
Order submitted.
If it breaks down right here, I'll give that a shot. Moving averages are expanded away from each other down. Both time charts are down. 5-minute is in the transition zone. The 5,000 tick has dropped over, huh? Or is that the 250? That's what I need. 5,000 is in a transition zone. Okay, what do we got here? Trend line. I gotta think. I think it's down here now. The trades, that's a big...
Order canceled.
That's too big. Well, let's think about it.
Order filled.
All right, I think I messed that one up. I'm looking at this time chart over here. I like this order block looking situation. Continuation down. Let's see if it'll go down. I got my stop all the way up here. It just hit the top of that channel, like we drew that channel, and it failed off of it. So hopefully it'll break this pivot right here. I guess that's a good place to try it. This would be a better place to try it. My risk needs to be a little bit better than this. You're going the wrong way. Well, I mean, there's only you see it breaking down over here, so that's, you know, this is not a bad trade. It just good trades may not work, and that's okay. You have to learn to deal with the frustration. You have to learn to deal with the psychological pressure. You have to learn to deal with the losses. You have to. This is such a major thing to deal with trading. You have to get over frustration and failure. If you got a 51% chance to win and you take every single trade, you will be profitable. So if we get the probability in our favor, then we should eventually, if we take every trade, no matter how many we lose, we will be profitable. That's just the laws of probability. I used to just want to take profit fast. And the one thing that I've learned in the last 3 weeks, it's only been like 3 or 4 weeks since I've been able to even try to overcome this after all these years. I'm still just so afraid to take a loss, so afraid to give back. It's like, let it play out, man. Let the trade play out. Walk away from the computer. Work on something, study something, watch something, practice my exercise. I'm going to do push-ups and squats. Just go in the kitchen, make some tea. Just don't even, it's already set. My stop loss is already set. I like what the 5 minutes doing. I like that. I like that too. I hope it keeps going. I really do. I don't want to break even too quick. See, I'd be broke even already. And if it stops me out, I don't care. I'm trying to practice several things here. I'm trying to practice how to hold a winning trade. The temptation to get out is the enemy of that goal. If the trade is a good trade, stay in the trade, especially if it's green. Stay in the trade. Let it. See, I got a target down here, but that target is because there's a pivot level way down here. And it may come down that far. We don't know what it's going to do, but there's a pivot level way down here. Maybe should have it a little bit higher. Maybe, I don't know. And it may not get there. It may not get there. The whole thing could just turn around and go up for all I know. But I have an option just to take 1-to-1, which, you know, because we do have on the 15-minute chart, it's starting to break down though. I mean, we could see this whole green candle slapped in the face. And it's going to, if it hits my target, it will actually almost engulf the entire thing. So, you know, it hasn't hit 1-to-1 yet. I mean, I could come down here and reduce my risk a little bit, which is what I'm going to do. But that's, you know, reducing my risk to a 15% of what it started off with is actually a win too, actually. So there's 1-to-1. It's bouncing off that trend line. It could have taken profit right there. You see, you got these ugly bounce candles that just make you your stomach turn, and it's like, oh my gosh. But you know, it's weird too, because some markets are just 1-to-1 markets. Just take the 1-to-1 in this market today. That's all you can get. Take a 1-to-1. I'm going to break even because it did hit 1-to-1 and it's at the bottom of that channel. Hopefully, I mean, if it comes to stop me out, I'm just going to have to ponder everything and think it through and, you know, be disappointing, but if it pushes past this pivot here, I can just slide down to this pivot level and lock in some green at least. You gotta hold it, man. You gotta hold it. This morning, I held a trade, and I held it for hours. I was up at 4, and I couldn't sleep. I was up at 4 this morning. I said, let me check what happened. Got in a trade, saw a target, and it was literally, was it right before the 8:30 news? Yeah, I got out I said, man, I made all kinds of reasons to get out of the trade. And it went right up to that target. Let's see if I could find that trade. Yeah, right here. This morning, and you can see how close I was to my target. The target was this line right here. You can see this triangle right here where I got out, right there. And as soon as I got out, it went right to my target. For hours and hours and hours and hours, I made myself wait to hit the target. And I wasn't using this time chart though. Come on, man, come on down. Come on down, come on down. Break that green bar. If it breaks that green bar, it should hit my target. Come on, stay weak. Stay weak. I'm on break even, that's okay. So I was on maybe the 100 tick chart when that happened. And I was watching grueling tick by tick. Where was that? Right over here. Yeah, right there. Right there. My goal was that line right there in this box. And you can see where I got out. And then it bounced and went right up to my target. And I held that thing for hours, man. For hours and hours and hours. Thinking. It was at least 3 hours, 4 hours. I'm going to go here. It looks like it wants to roll up. If it does, I'm just going to take whatever I can get on it. If you can't keep generating new liquidity and keep heading down, this would be a high or low. And if it pops over the top, it would be curving up too much for me. I mean, this pivot's probably good, but I want to lock something in here. I'm hoping it breaks this green bar over here is what I hope. The worst thing I could do right now is just take my profit. I want to learn to hold it. I feel like I'm talking to myself in terms of trying to promote my own thought, trying to promote my thinking. Come on, break that, break it. There you go, break it, break it, break it, break it. Break it, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I'm gonna drag my stop all the way down. If you come up, I'm going to meet you. You want to reverse and come up, I'm going to meet you. I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm not going to give back too much on this. You need to go right here. Green bar ignored. You could add to that trade. I'm not going to do it, but probably not a bad idea. You want to come up, I'm going to meet you. That's 2 pintails.
Stop filled.
All right, fine. I'll take whatever you give me. See, I'm not going to sit there and let you come all the way up on me, man. It might have not hit my stop, but I don't know. Did I get a 1-to-1 on it? That's what I want to know. Let's see if I at least got a 1-to-1 on that thing. Gosh, dog it. I did, but no, I didn't. All right, man. All right, my thinking, I got to figure something out. It didn't even break this pivot level right here. I could have stayed on break even.
Order submitted.
Hit it. Take it out. Take me. Get 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 me.
Order filled.
All right, I'm going to try it. See if it'll go down here. Come on. Go, 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 go. This time, let it play out to this pivot level down here. Or 1-to-1. I don't know. Whatever. Just take 1-to-1 maybe. You got to get brave, Bronco. You got to get brave. You got to get brave. Go to break even if that's, you're too scared. If the momentum dries up, it'll come stop me out for break even. If it keeps going, don't turn green. Don't turn green. Keep going down. Keep going down. All you got to do is come right here. Just hit me 1-to-1. Break even or 1-to-1. That's all we're looking at right here. Oh, it's probably coming up. Yep, it's coming. You want to come back to the exact place that it's so close to this pivot level that it's not enough room to go down. It could bounce right here. If you close red, I'm going to go right to that candle. Close red. There you go. I'm gonna lock something in. All right. If you're gonna break this, I'm gonna go down a little further. I'm gonna go to the bottom of that pivot level. We don't want to see you come back up over the top of that red candle. We just don't want to see that. If you do, I'm getting out for sure. I want you to keep going. Momentum trading. Both charts are agreeing. You want to come up, stop it out.
Stop filled.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not playing with you. Reading the price action, it would have broke me even for higher up, I guess. So what am I doing wrong? Well, I'm just not staying in the original trade. The original trade was right here. This is a problem I see myself do all the time, and I'm going to get better at it one way or another. That was the original entry. The original entry was right here. That's where I originally sold 1. If I was holding for 2, my break even was right here. Break even was right here. What the heck is going on? Well, what's going on? Let's see what's happening. Is there another opportunity? The way that's shaping up over here, this little reversal pattern, it's whipping up a little high right there. If it goes over the top of this, that's a reversal on the lower tick chart, and all we got to do is wait for confirmation on the higher tick chart, which can go back the other way. But the 5-minute chart has changed direction. they both flipped. They flipped to the other side. If this closes over here, this is a re-entry to the downside. I wouldn't take it long. I don't have enough confirmation on the 5 and the higher time charts and stuff, but I would think about shorting this. I just don't know if I should just jump in it when it does it or wait to see what develops. I would take the short. I wouldn't take the breakout on the long side because the other time charts don't match. No, but I might short it. 5 minute, 15 minute. The 15 minute is. Yeah, the 15 minute has even gotten under its momentum lines. Are we waiting for news or something? Uh-oh, there's a chance to short. 10 o'clock's already passed.
Order filled.
All right, let's see if you're going to sucker me. Looks like you got a little trouble making a decision here, sir. What's the problem? You know, if you go up, I'm not going to go long, so if you want to stop me out, that's fine, but I'm not going to chase you long. You're getting, yeah, it looks like you're pretty weak there. I don't know. Some people might say that's an area to bounce it up, and I can see that actually. I'm not going to chase you long, so just stop me out. Not until price closes above these moving averages here on my higher tick chart. I should have been careful when all these little candles decided to just go sideways. I thought it was going to break right here. I should have let it break and then give me a green bar continuing down, perhaps. All this sideways stuff doesn't. I don't like sideways markets, man. It's just sideways right here. Man, it's blowing wind outside. Hope I don't lose electricity.
Order submitted.
I'm gonna try to get out of it for break even. I don't like the trade anymore. It's too slow. As soon as I get out, if I get out, it might go in my favor, but that's
Order
just be
canceled.
patient. Just be patient. I don't like sitting in a sideways choppy market.
Order submitted. Order
I'm
canceled.
getting out. I don't like it. I wanted it to go right here. Right there. And that's another thing. Choosing my markets carefully. Knowing how to read the market and determining this condition is not for me. It's another fake break. Call that porcupine. You got Spikes at the top, spikes at the bottom. That is not the condition I want to be in. Porcupine. So we got out for a couple ticks on that one. That's good. I mean, it looks like it wants to break down. Right here on this chart looks good. So the next thing would be to really just wait for it to break down and then get some momentum. So what I would look for now is a big move. Let's draw this out, what I'm looking for here. What I would look for now in order to take this trade now, what I need to see is I need to see a big move, consolidation, and then a continuation. Preferably down here at this range, the consolidation part. Then I can really trust that my stop would be very tight. I can't have it, my stop here now. And this is too big for number one. And even if it broke a little bit, to be honest with you, I'm not going long. If it broke a little bit right here and broke, I wouldn't trust it. You got this pivot in the way. I would want to see some consolidation first and then a continuation. This is just not, that's what I need to see. Can't take it long. Nothing's agreeing. Nothing looks good to the long side. I can't see a reason to go long on any chart. Can't chase it long, and I know what I'm looking for in order to short it, so it's a matter of waiting now. I know what I need to, I know exactly what pattern I want the market to do for me. If it doesn't do what I want it to do, then I have to understand that I cannot take a trade right now. And I have to be okay with that. I mean, technically we're up $800, so that's good. From where we started when the market opened at 9:30, we're up 800. But I'm still down because I've been practicing something from last night. But since we've been trading since the market's been open, we're up 800. Yeah, about 770 or something like that. Can't take a trade here. So once it gets around 11 o'clock, I'm gonna. Yeah, there's no news. Oh. 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 Can't chase you. Now we might be able to get something here. Oh boy. Oh. I wish you'd pull back a little bit. That's a big, strong candle. That's a healthy candle, though. I like it. I like it. I'm trying to see if I can get in here somehow.
Search through the wells of the world for a drop, but the thirst in my spirit.
It's got to close. And that engulfs the whole thing and takes it out. That's going to be nasty. Now, if it bounces right here, like, no, it's too low. It's too low. It's too deep, isn't it? It's too deep to take now, mama. Let me see if it gets green right now. It's below the moving averages, and it's just a purely Fibonacci level trade, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's a big middle finger, really. If you look at the 5,000, it's a middle finger. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's a middle finger for sure. Can't take it, man. Sorry. No can do. No can do. No can do. Ooh. There go yawn. Oh, glad I didn't take it. Yeah. It just didn't look right, homie. It just didn't look right. Now, are we going to be able to short this? I told you what I needed. Let it come down. Let it consolidate in this area somewhere. And let's see if we can get a green bar ignored. Well, I mean, if it's going to play a range, that's a good buy candle, but I'm not playing the range. Here's the green bar ignored. Is it going to break? Is it going to break? Is it going to fake? Is it going to break or is it going to fake? Break or fake? You just had to do that, didn't you? Oh.